Don't give me up, don't give me up, don't give me up before I let go. Don't give me up, don't give me up, don't give me up before I let you go.
This is all about fashion. This is all about creativity. It's all about spirit. Barking has a lot to be proud of. We could have gone anywhere with our boutique, and we chose Barking. We've had fantastic support from Simon Green, also from the Regeneration Department and John Middleton. So let's make things happen in Barking. We've got a website called fashioncapital.co.uk. We can put every person who's interested to do with fashion on that website. And it's for young and old, and it cuts across every cultural community. Fashion is for everybody. So please enjoy the fashion show. Relax. If we can help you in any way, we're a not-for-profit organisation that is dedicated to making things happen for the young, the middle-aged and the older people of Barking. Thank you very much.
So seeing this in the heart of my constituency, and I was involved in developing the policies and ministries, is absolutely great. And with my current ministerial hat on, I have responsibility for the creative industries, so I do have responsibility for fashion. So I'm really interested in talking to British designers. We are tops in design, and what we've got to do is try and make sure that that also translates into jobs right down that value chain. So as well as designing, we make the clothes that you see displayed here, and some are made here, some are made elsewhere, but that we want to keep Britain. London is really the centre of a lot of creative talent, and we want to keep that here and we want to grow that.
We're having a fashion show today, and I'm here with one of the designers, Taiwo Adeni. Her label is called Cute Culture. Taiwo, I'd like to ask you a couple of questions. How did you first become involved with the project?
I started to look for someone like a mentor in the fashion industry, because there was a difference between being a designer and understanding the fashion business. And so it was a lot of research. That was the first thing. And then Jenny's name, Fashion Inter, kind of came up. And then so I gave her a ring, and she said, why don't you come around and let's have a talk. And we just had a talk, and we talked about what I was doing, what was it I was interested in, what I wanted to achieve. And then from there, she became like a constant person on my phone, so to speak. Emails, telephone calls, encouraging. And then we talked about my range plan, where I was going, and up until that, from that time up until now, Jenny has been really, really like helpful in that sense. So she's like a phone call away. Whatever I wanted to do, Jenny was there to help.
Okay, and I'll ask you, how has it helped you in your business?
Oh, it has a lot, because when I started, it was like I just jumped in a pool and I didn't know how to swim. I think basically that's how it's been. Now I can paddle a bit. I'm still there. I'm still learning. So there's still a long way to go, but definitely it's brought me a long way as well. So when I look back, I look like something has actually pushed me from right behind, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that.
So she's offered you lots of support?
Yeah, she has. She has.
Hi, it's Paula Duck from Southwark TV. We're here at the new Fashion Enter store, reporting from their fashion show in Barking. I'm here with one of the designers, Katerina Eden, and I'm going to ask her a few questions about the project. How did you get involved in the project, Katerina?
Well, I got involved with Fashion Enter about 1.5 years ago. I contacted Jenny Holloway, the director of Fashion Enter, and since then really I've been working with Fashion Enter and all its projects.
And how have you found the support?
Great, absolutely fantastic. I think the support Jenny and Fashion Enter, what they give, has helped me and many other designers as well a lot.
And Katerina, how did you get the inspiration for your new collection?
My new collection, Autumn Winter, which is now in stores, in boutiques, that's inspired by very deep femininity and architecture. The one that is going into boutiques, which is Spring Summer, that was actually inspired by nature and actually Africa.
And can you tell me what kind of fabrics you've used for the new collection?
Mainly I do use a lot of silk satins, but Autumn Winter had some stretchy fabrics as well. Warm stretchy fabrics, which are really great for having like cocktail dresses, which are like sort of really feminine on the body. Spring Summer, it's much more loose, silk satins again, but not so heavy fabrics, much more light.
And how do you see the future for you working with Fashion Enter?
I see it expanding. I see it growing anywhere. it's endless. I think the possibilities are great.
Brilliant. Well, thanks very much, Katerina.
Thank you very much, Paula.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I'm here with Hayley Amos from Fashion Enter.
I'm the boutique manager at the Croydon branch, and we've opened up Barking, and what I do is I basically see in all the designers, kind of help them with their kind of sales development and stuff as well. I've also been involved with, you know, kind of the delivery days, which is where we go into kind of like schools, colleges and children from like deprived areas, and we kind of set projects for them as well, and they can kind of like design ranges, and we've had some of them, like, they've been really outstanding talent, they've actually been selling in the boutique and been doing really well. So it's not just about, you know, designers that already, you know, obviously we work with small designers that kind of a little bit established, some of them are just starting out, but then it's about also helping people that have maybe thought about fashion before and you know, just kind of need that little bit of push to kind of get them going, and you know, they find it really inspiring. The fact that they can sell in the boutique just gives, you know, a completely different perspective. The fashion show idea, that was basically because we're opening here in Barking. I think Jenny was discussing with Simon Green, and they said it'd be nice to have a kind of, you know, something to kind of launch the opening of the boutique, so that's how the fashion show emerged. I think today has gone really, really well. It's gone really smoothly. I kind of thought at the start of the week that it was going to be quite hard work, but you know, it has actually been really well organised and everything's gone pretty smoothly, so it's been really, really good.
I'm here with Simon Green, who's the manager for Vicarage Mall. Simon, I'd like to ask you how you become involved with Fashion Enter.
I was introduced to Jenny Holloway and Fashion Enter through the regeneration manager at the London Borough of Barking and Dagenham, who told me about their project in Croydon, which I visited and was very impressed with. And that led to our discussions and the opening of the store today.
What do you think how today has gone?
I've been very impressed. The fashion show team have put an excellent presentation together, which has demonstrated what's only a small part of Fashion Enter's range of designer clothing. I'm delighted to see so many designers here today, and I think we've really shown some of the local people what we've got to offer.
And what do you think it can do for Vicarage Mall?
The shopping centre has got nothing like this designer product. The town has got nothing like it, nor have our competing centres of Ilford and Romford. In fact, you won't find this unique product in places such as Lakeside and Bluewater. So it's really given us a unique edge.
But they're absolutely stunning girls, and when they're on stage...
What's their normal style? Is there a particular style that they like?
I think they're very individual in their style. So, I mean, that's...
So we don't want them in the same outfit, so they want their own kind of individual feel.
Yeah, I think...
Okay.
Hi, I'm Paula from Southwark TV, and I'm with Brown Eyes Blue. Guys, can you tell me how you're involved in today's Fashion Enter show?
We're not actually fully involved in the show itself. We've literally come along because we're meeting a couple of designers that were from the fashion show itself, because they're going to be designing for us, clothing-wise. So that's why we're in the shop now, just giving them sort of the image and the style and working out outfits. So that's really how we're involved today, but we're not performing as such. Hence why we all probably aren't really dressed and looking like we should be a band.